get hangxiety? Do you suffer from the Sunday scaries? Then this video is the one for you. Hey, hello everyone. My name is Emily Joan Smith. I am a confidence coach and a YouTuber. If you love anything to do with mental health, self-development, personal growth, then make sure you click the subscribe button now. You do not want to miss out. Which alcohol gives you anxiety? Now, my best friend is a great best friend, and recently we've been trying to figure out why sometimes on, Sunday morning I feel awful after drinking. The anxiety is like bed-riddling. I don't know if that's the right word, but like I'm just like in the worst state possible mentally, and sometimes I feel fine. Now, we think it may be down to the alcohol I'm drinking, or the mixes I'm drinking, or the mixers that I'm putting with the alcohol. Have a think about what you've been drinking and whether there is any change in your next day mood, in your anxiety, if you drink different alcohol. Which friends are you around? Now, another factor that I've realized comes into my anxiety is which friends I'm around when I'm drinking with them. So for example, with some people, I'll feel less anxious the next day because they know me, they know I'm kind-hearted, they know that I would never hurt a fly, that I am just who I am. And they know that if I say something, I don't mean it maliciously. If I do anything, not that I really say anything malicious anyway, I know that they know that I am a good person at heart. With some people, you might feel more comfortable than other people. So maybe have a think about if that is what's giving you anxiety as well. Who are you with when you have the most anxiety the next day? Who are you with when actually you feel okay the next day? Limit your alcohol. Or just don't drink at all if you know your anxiety is awful. The thing is, I've actually been teetotal for a little while now. I'm not going to say a long while because it's really not a long while, but it's been a while that I've been teetotal because I just know I'm not productive the next day, or my anxiety is around, or I just feel awful the next day, and it just doesn't wipe out the whole day. Sometimes it can wipe out into the next day, and so, limit your alcohol, or drink water between alcohol, or just don't drink alcohol at all if you do have anxiety. Weigh your priorities, I guess. Other factors for your anxiety could be that you are just dehydrated. You have not had enough water. Also, for me, it is sleep. It is sleep that is not great for my mental health. I don't get enough sleep, and especially if I've been out previously the night before, I know I'm not getting a lot of sleep. So these are other factors that can, seep into your anxiety. If you are finding this useful so far, please like, subscribe, and put in the comments things that help you with your anxiety, because you never know, it may help someone else. Try not to catastrophize. It's always funny like a couple of days later because I realize how much I catastrophize the next day. Scenarios, situations, things I've said, things that other people have said. The next day when I do have that anxiety, everything is so much bigger. Everything is so much more catastrophized. Then give it a couple of days, I think differently towards the situations. So even knowing that the next day I do catastrophize a bit, or it's hard to rationalize or, really make sense of everything, if you know that anyway, it can be a help to when you are feeling overwhelmed or anxious or whatever feelings come with your anxiety, knowing that the first day or the morning after is going to be tough, but it will get better. Try not to fixate. So when you do have anxiety, try not to fixate on these certain scenarios, situations, conversations. Try not to fixate when you are in the midst of that anxiety. When you feel ready later on, maybe you can journal about it. What was it about that specific scenario that made you feel anxious or gave you anxiety? Then you can work through it in your own time and help maybe make sure it doesn't happen again. Eat healthier. Something I read on the internet while looking into this to help myself as well is a lot of us, when we have drank the night before or had some alcohol, the next day it's so easy to be like, ooh, greasy food, all these unhealthy foods, and they're just not good for our mental health, especially in relation to our gut, mind relationship and how they're intertwined. But it's so easy to have a couple of drinks or a night of drinking and the next day be like, oh, I'll eat lots of food that is just not great, sugars and fats and grease and everything like that. Try to eat smaller portions and healthier portions. Sleep it off. Try sleeping it off. Sleep it off, because you're probably tired, you probably need to sleep anyway. Sleep will distract you a little bit, but also maybe try drinking less or not at all, because you don't want to waste your day sleeping or have those feelings. I mean, it would be good to be able to control those anxieties and know where it's coming from. And if other things in this video has helped you, and that's great, if you know what alcohol gives you anxiety, if you know which people give you anxiety, or if you know the other external things that are giving you anxiety and you can lessen it, or even better, make it go away, do that. But also think about not drinking or drinking less or sleeping it off. Whatever suits you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're an adult. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you soon. Bye.